Okay, we are here for set number 2 of our vocabulary words this week. Can you believe you're already in set 2? So we're just going to have this video really quick to go through the words and the definitions. You can always go back to this video to study, or if you're not sure about one of the words, you don't need to watch the whole thing, but you can always come back here to listen to me talk about these words, go through them, give you some examples. So let's do it to it. First one is aroma. Aroma is just a smell or an odor, especially a pleasant one. So maybe you have a favorite smell. Maybe it has to do with the kitchen, right? Or maybe perfume, something like that. Some type of aroma. Beverage. Beverage is easy. A liquid used as a drink, right? My current favorite beverage is a chai tea latte. Those are my absolute favorite. Yum. But could be hot, cold, any drink that you're drinking. Bland. Bland has a couple meanings. First is lacking a strong flavor, so food can be bland. But bland can also mean not irritating, not exciting, and not disturbing. So an event could be bland. You could describe a person as being bland, not exciting, not irritating, not disturbing. Brittle. When something is brittle, it is easily broken or not flexible. So like a pencil could be brittle. Maybe a really, really old piece of paper could be brittle. When they say not flexible, meaning you can't bend it without it breaking or snapping. Old furniture, right? You may have even heard of peanut brittle before, which is a food, but brittle itself just means easily broken, not flexible. Cluster. A cluster is a number of similar things grouped together, to gather, or to come together in a group. So you might talk about like a cluster of kids playing on the playground, or when you're thinking of math, you might think of like an array as a cluster or a group of numbers that are close together. Combine. I think we're just going to stick with cooking this set. So to join or bring together. So you could combine things together in a recipe. You could combine people together. You could combine colors together when you're painting or drawing to make a new color. So combine just to bring or join together. Consume. To use up. To eat or drink, or to do away with or destroy. So if something is being consumed, it could mean that you're either eating or drinking it. This boy in the picture is drinking water. He's consuming water. It also could mean that you're consuming something that's not edible. So like this video right now, you're consuming this video. You're using it up. It could also mean to do away with or to destroy, which this isn't going to be a sunshine and rainbows example, but if the terror robot is taking over and consuming building after building, so destroying, going through and destroying something. Crave. When you crave something, you have a strong desire for it. When I think of this, I normally think of food. So like you might have a craving for chocolate, or you might have a craving for Doritos, or whatever it might be. Just means to have a strong desire for. Cultivate. This one makes me think of our Native Americans. So to prepare land for the growing of crops, or to grow or help to grow, or to encourage development by attention or study. So when you're cultivating, we normally use it in the sense of growing crops. So like getting the field ready, getting the garden ready, helping those plants grow, doing all the things that you can. And it could also mean like cultivating students. So like doing my best to help you grow as students. Equivalent just means equal to, something that's equal. So in your picture, you see like this set of rocks and this rock is equal. They balance out, right? Two numbers could be equal. The amount of things that you give to one person. Maybe you gave your two best friends each 2 stickers. They have an equivalent amount of stickers, an equal number. Export. Export just means to send goods to another country for sale. So we've talked about the regions, right? Some things that come from the region. For example, here in the Midwest, we have lots of crops, right? Lots of produce, and sometimes the United States will export those things, meaning they'll send them other places to sell. Extract means a couple things. So to remove or take out. So you could, if you've ever seen Toy Story, they have the claw, right? The claw game. If you were to play that game, you might extract a toy from the machine. or maybe you extract a pencil from your pencil pouch, right? It could also mean to obtain with an effort. So to take something out. Sometimes people that are rescued, like the Coast Guard out in the ocean, will extract people from the water, right, to save them. So just removing or taking somebody out with some effort. Introduce. Introduce is to cause to be known, to make known by name. So you could introduce yourself to another person, right? To bring to the attention of, especially for the first time. So the first time you're meeting somebody or something, these words right now, I'm introducing them to you. So maybe you know them, but you don't know them as the set that they're in right now. So that's an introduction, or to bring into use. The first time that you're first is kind of key here. When you're introducing something, it's new. Something's new. Purchase just means to buy something, right? Go out and buy. You could purchase clothes. You could purchase toys. You could purchase a game. Easy enough. Finally, tropical. Tropical is of or from regions near the equator. The equator is that imaginary line that's right through the middle, almost like a belt around our planet. And the closer you are to the equator, the warmer it is because the sun shines more directly there. So places that we consider tropical are really near the equator. Just means that it's hot, it's moist, it's humid, those kinds of things in that area. So you can come back and look at this video whenever you need to, if you would like to use this to study or just to check in. Or maybe this is your introduction to these words, and that's fine too. But use this if you need to. You also have links for quizzes. You have links for flashcards. You could make your own flashcards. There's lots and lots of ways to study, but 2 weeks from the first day I introduce, I'm going to get that word in a lot, this is when you will have your quiz. So good luck.